Now, does this woman have a deuce in her drawers?
Well, no, this is a different situation. This woman is nude from the waist down.
Is that something Trump does? Does Trump Porky Pig it around town? Is that catching on? We mentioned it briefly during the monologue, but the internet is abuzz about MAGA voters allegedly declaring their love for Donald Trump by embracing a new symbol of their reverence, the adult diaper. Now, we weren't sure what to make of it, so we put out a call for any member of the right who finds himself sitting on a plastic cloud to join us for an open and honest conversation. And we got one taker. Please welcome to the stage the actual founder of Diapers Over Dems, Herman J. Pamper. Herman? Hello, Herman.
Hello, Hollywood liberals.
Hello.
How's it going? Great to be here.
Thank you. Have a seat.
Oh, this is a room full of toilet users if I ever saw one. God damn, Hollywood.
Nice.
Hollywood.
You're okay there sitting in that? I didn't hear any squishing.
I'm very comfortable. I could sit on any seat no matter how hard.
Nice. All right, well, I have to ask right off the top, Herman.
Yeah.
The last name Pamper, is that a coincidence, or is there a familial lineage to the diapers?
I don't understand what you're talking about. My last name isn't Diapers.
Pampers.
What?
The diapers, Pampers?
Oh, my last name is Pamper. Has nothing to do with it.
Oh.
There's no S on the end of my last name.
All right.
I see what you're saying.
I understand.
No, there's no connection.
Wow, what a crazy coincidence.
Why is that a crazy coincidence?
Just because you are part of a pro-diaper organization and your last name is Pamper.
There's lots of different companies that make diapers.
Yeah, but your last name isn't Huggy.
Well, what if it was?
That too would be ironic.
My last name is Pamper, and I wear a diaper by choice. I don't know what part of that is confusing to you.
Now, have you been wearing one for a long time, or did you just start once former President Trump started wearing, or started to be rumored to be wearing them?
He wears them. That ain't no
You're sure
rumor,
about
my boy.
that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's why I wear them my own self. Here's what happens. This is one of those things you liberals just don't understand about us.
I love a story.
Okay. If there's something about Donald Trump that you all start to make fun of or criticize or whatever, we go ahead and we own it. You get him a mug shot down there in Georgia, we'll put it on a goddamn coffee mug. Hey, I just got that mug shot on a mug.
Yeah.
That's funny. I never said it out loud before.
You've just been making money off it.
Yeah, it's a mug shot mug. That's smarter than I thought.
That is good.
Anyway, you say, oh, it's bad. He's got a mug shot. He's been arrested. We say, oh, watch me make $1 million on mug shot mugs, man.
Wow.
So, likewise with diapers. You try to say, oh, Donald Trump, let's make fun of him because the man shits and pisses wherever and whenever he is.
Right.
Well, we're owning it now. We're normalizing it, and we're making it a thing. Every true Republican I know now is wearing a diaper.
Are you also like having multiple bankruptcies and things like that? Like, are you trying to follow in his footsteps no matter how? Are you going
One thing at a time.
Okay. Do you plan on burying an ex-wife on a golf course? Not even on the golf course. In an area where they compost.
Uh-huh.
You're going to do that too?
Well, I would. If I could, if I owned a golf course, I'd bury any number of my wives there. But that is a serious thing. When you get married, one of the things in the prenup is you got to say, I have the right to determine where you'll be buried. Even if we get divorced.
Right. Wow, you are forward thinking.
Insist on that.
You are really forward thinking.
Yeah, because that's a great way to stick it to him in the very end.
I notice you're not wearing a lot of makeup.
Why would I?
Well, because Donald Trump wears a...
No, he doesn't. He gets a lot of sun, and it has a peculiar effect on his skin. that it wouldn't necessarily have on anybody else's skin.
That Florida sun that turns you into a terracotta pot.
Have you ever been down to Florida? I didn't think so.
You didn't give me a chance to answer.
Correct.
But not in a long time.
Here, see, I told you.
Now, was this a campaign inspired by Trump allegedly farting in court? Like, is that when you guys started?
Why do you say allegedly? He farts in court.
Is that part of the can-do spirit that you like about the guy?
I love it.
Yeah, he doesn't
it.
he doesn't follow the rules. He makes the rules.
That's exactly
Yeah.
right. What are you supposed to do? Go to the bathroom to fart? Come on now. But that's a whole different movement. That's a whole different group. We're diapers.
You said movement.
I don't understand why that's
Oh
funny.
boy.
We're diapers over Dems.
I understand.
There's a group called Farting on Libs, and that's a different group. And this is a group, they eat a high gassy diet,
Right.
and then they go to a place where liberals might be,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
expensive coffee shop, bicycle repair.
Right.
Someplace.
Moby's tea shop.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I'm talking one of those places where you bring your bicycle and there's a collective of people fixing bicycles. That's what I'm talking about. A bicycle repair collective.
Infuriating.
Ridiculous.
Oh boy.
An eco village. They go to places like this having had a high gas diet.
Right.
Your beans, your broccoli,
Sure.
and then they just fart on libs.
Wow.
That's just a way of owning. You try to make fun of Donald Trump for farting in court. He knows where he is, Manhattan. He's farting on libs.
Wow. Now, has it been hard to convince your fellow Trump supporters to
You'd be
wear
surprised.
diapers, which they then evacuate their bowels and bladders into?
Actually, it has been fantastically easy.
Really?
I was surprised, too. But you know what it is? We put Donald Trump's face on it, and they'll take anything with that
Wow.
on there.
Is it on the outside or the inside of
Both.
the diaper? Wow.
Put it on both sides. They're all around. There's 4 of them. You figured out. We got... But you know, people, it seems like a lot of people have thought about it before. Have said to them, because a lot of the times we'll hand them out at rallies, you know.
Yeah, sure.
And they'll say, I've been thinking about making this change to my life. What a pain in the ass to have to go to the bathroom, right?
Right,
Well,
sure.
I tell you, it's so much better. And you know what's happened to me? It's kind of a miracle. I no longer know when I need to pee or poo. Do you know what I mean?
I guess.
It just happens.
Right.
And at some point, one of my friends will say, I think you've gone in your pants. And I'll check and they're right. But I wasn't even aware of it.
Right.
It's just been a wonderful new facet of my life because it's freed up my mind to think about so many other things.
Well,
I have not seen the inside of a bathroom in 2 years. They tell me,
Wow.
well, now their bathrooms are no gender, all gender. I don't know nothing about it.
Wow, and it seems to, it brings your friends closer. Your friends are getting very involved with
yeah.
you. Yeah.
That's part of the movement.
Oh boy,
I
you
see.
said it
I
again.
see what you.
You
I
see
get
what
it
I-
now.
yeah,
Now I
movement.
get it. Now I understand.
Yeah.
Because people call that a bowel movement.
They sure do.
All right.
They sure do.
Well, but I don't know what else to call us. We're a movement. It's a problem. But anyway, in this movement, we help each other out. It's a real fellowship where we'll say to one another, "I think you got it shit in your pants." We just lean on one another's. It's quite beautiful.
But isn't part of not caring and just, going on? I mean, because, President Trump, a former Representative Kinzinger said that he smells really bad.
Oh,
and he's
yeah.
surprised that people haven't mentioned that before. And then he smells like a combination of armpit, butt, and makeup. Which I love.
Now
that
tell
it
me
smells
what
like,
part of
'cause
that-
makeup.
Yeah.
Like the smell of makeup, and enough makeup to override butt and armpit. That's a lot of makeup.
It's not overriding it, but it's in there.
Oh, it's just all right. I get it. It's part of the melange.
I think that sounds like a wonderful smell. As a matter of fact, some of us have been trying to get it as a scent, to
Sure.
bottle it up, call it the, Ode to Trump. something like that.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Got one clap.
I did. I
I
appreciate that.
On to the lady that knows gays.
Oh, yeah? I'm not surprised. Hollywood.
Hollywood. Some call it Holly weird.
I've heard that before.
Yeah.
What was your question, though? Did you have a
I don't
question
even
for me?
really remember, honestly. I'm just wondering what brought me here.
Oh, I know.
Much like Stormy Daniels. How did I get into this conversation about diaper filling adults?
I was just standing back there and I heard my name. Don't blame me.
What's your outreach been like? I mean, do you have a campaign that you set up at the rallies, at the Trump? Because I imagine Trump rallies are the real real sweet spot.
Yeah, our goal is for every single person in a Trump rally to be wearing an adult diaper.
Wow.
And we're getting there.
Wow.
Yeah.
And summer's coming.
What's your point? You think it's different to wear a diaper in the summertime?
I do.
Well, all right.
I do.
I will mention that there's adult diaper rash is a thing. I will concede that it does happen.
Yeah,
all
but
right?
again, probably a bonding experience for you guys.
Yeah, sure. We talk about different ways of treating our rashes.
Now, I was looking at some photos of some of Trump's rallies recently.
Of diaper rashes?
As I do in my spare time. I really have nothing else to do. Once I finished Shogun, it was Trump rally photo looking.
I couldn't get past the man being boiled alive.
Oh, you got to power through that.
That was it for me.
Really? You checked out after that.
I see. I thought it was going to be a show about people showing their guns.
Wow.
It ain't that at all.
It sure isn't.
Nope.
No, it certainly isn't. Well, we have some photos here from some people at some Trump rallies, and I'm just wondering if you can help us out and tell us if you think these people are wearing diapers or whether they're not.
Oh, well, absolutely. I'm more than happy.
I mean, maybe some of them are, your followers. Or,
it could vary these, but probably I know a lot of these people.
All right, up first. Okay, there's a woman right there. She's joyfully holding up her arms in North Carolina.
Look at how happy she is. That's the contentedness of a woman in a diaper.
I think she's just letting rip there.
She's letting it rip, and of course she is.
Wow.
Look at her. She's surrounded by all these people. Think of how hard it would be to get into a bathroom. Now, granted, the line for the men's room looks like it's going to be longer than for the women's room here. But still,
in all, turnaround. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a pain in the neck to get to a bathroom from there. So she's just saying, "Hot dog, I'm doing it right here, right now."
Look at her go. Yeah, good for her.
Couldn't be happier.
I guess.
Yeah.
Now next, we've got a couple in MAGA hats.
What makes you say ew about that? It's two beautiful young people making out in their "Make America Great Again" hats.
Sure.
That's hard. They got to arrange the bills just so they can get their lips to one another.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. Now, do you think? Now, these people are sitting in the front row. Do you think they're diapered up? I mean, they would have easy access to the bathroom.
No. Well, I'd say they're diapered up. Yeah. They might be smelling each other. It could be a little couple smell check.
Yeah. Could be a whisper of like, "Honey, I think you left me a present."
Something like that. I like them. I like the idea of the two of them just taking a dump where they sit.
All right, now how about these two buddies here? This is at a Wisconsin rally.
Uh-huh.
They're out in the rain.
Yep.
Now, why wouldn't you use the excuse to go to the bathroom to get out of the rain?
I'd rather be in God's rain than a bathroom.
All right. One of them doesn't look too happy about it, though. You think they're both diaper wearers, though, for
Nope.
sure?
I tell you exactly what's going on. The one on the right, fellow who's smiling, he's got a diaper on.
Okay.
The other one is trying to figure out, when am I going to have a chance to go to the goddamn bathroom? That's what's happening there.
Wow. Okay.
But he must have drank a lot of Budweiser to get that jacket.
All right. Next, here's a normal enough looking woman at a Trump rally.
Uh-huh.
Now, does this woman have a deuce in her drawers?
Well, no, this is a different situation. This woman is nude from the waist down.
Is that something Trump does? Does Trump Porky Pig it around town? Is that catching on?
Yeah, he does that.
He does that, yeah.
But that is a rumor, and that is alleged.
Alleged.
He alleged Porky Pigs it around town, as you say. But no, that might just kind of be her own thing.
That is an awful picture. I mean, and I have no room to talk about, unattractive Porky Pig in it. But I mean, at least I have a winning personality.
As opposed to who?
Never mind. Finally, here's a MAGA supporter at a New Hampshire rally.
Wow.
He is, of course, wearing a huge mask of Trump's face and eating a loose hamburger. Now, is that guy one of yours?
I don't know. I can't see. Oh, I see. It's camouflage.
Oh, because he has the camouflage pants.
I didn't see his pants there at first. I had a hard time. No, I think that's a fella who's walking around going, all right, I got a hamburger. Now, where am I going to get a diaper?
Well, wouldn't you be there? Aren't you there? Like, with a table? Or
I don't know where this one is. I can't make it to all of them,
New Hampshire.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't go up to the goddamn Northeast.
Really?
Yeah, fuck that. They call it New England as if the old one wasn't bad enough.
You have a point.
Thank you.
I don't know what it is, but I'm assuming you have a point. Now, have you evacuated at any point during this interview?
I have no idea.
Really?
I don't know what's going on. It smells like maybe.
Well.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Is there really, like, you went up through this far in your life without wearing adult diapers, then Donald Trump, inspired you to start. Is there really no part of you that finds this unappealing in some way?
To who?
To yourself.
No, I absolutely love it.
You love wearing shit pants.
They're not always shit pants. When I put them on, they're nothing pants, and then first they do become pee pants.
Sure.
Typically.
And
then at some point they they will become poo pants. And then I take them off and I change them into another pair of nothing pants.
Is this in fact making America great?
I think it is. Listen, don't ask me to explain how. It's a complicated process. But I think America will become great through this process of people forgetting all about it. Because it's one of these liberals say, now we got the bathrooms and the genders. And we say, you can have them. The bathrooms are all yours, liberals.
Wow.
Yeah.
But isn't that conceding defeat?
No, that's saying we didn't like a bathroom anyway. Those are the stinkiest room anywhere. You have them. Those are for you liberals. Enjoy your bathrooms.
And you're taking the stink to the streets,
That's right.
That's
you
right.
know Republicans' houses these days are being built without bathrooms. You know that, right?
Wow, I did not know that.
Yep. That's
wow.
the truth. And they're saving a lot of money on plumbing, everything else. I'm going to give all that money. I'm putting all that money into mugshot mugs.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Wow. It's got to be fun for the sanitation departments of your towns.
Why?
Because there's just huge piles of diapers now.
Yeah.
Soiled adult diapers.
Okay, sure. What's the problem?
Have you heard of the brain worm that RFK had?
I did hear about that brain worm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever think maybe you might have one yourself?
That I might have one myself?
Not to be too judgmental.
It's very rare that I see a worm crawl out of my ear.
But it does happen.
It's rare.
All right. Yeah. Well, is there anything that you'd like the listeners at home to take away from this conversation? I mean, what are you hoping to gain from this whole thing?
Well, I just want everybody to understand that it's perfectly fine and normal to have a president, a wonderful president, who shits and pisses behind the Resolute desk in the Oval Office in his pants, and that's going to be the best way to make America great again.
Okay, well, thank you, Andy Daly. I mean, Herman.
What? Herman Pamper.
Herman Pamper. Let's give it up for him, folks.
All right, thanks, folks.
Andy Daly. Oh. It's really Andy Daly.